Yes, that's right, it's Joe here, back on the bike, and it is the 2022 Round the Island Fat Bike Challenge. The entries haven't been so good this year, just me. This journey is about 60 kilometers, which wouldn't usually be too pressing, except there's over 1,000 meters of climbing to do. I've just overtaken a JCB. That's got to be a first. Uphill. So through Agios, Petros, just going past the start of the famous Two Towers track, which if we were going to Two Towers, this would seem like quite a long way, but because of the mindset of going a lot further, it doesn't seem like that far. I find this quite spectacular, just being quite high up above the valley there. Oh yeah. So now on the final climb to village number 2, Hortata. This marks a bit of a turning point of the last significant climb for a bit. So I had to make the decision, do I continue on the high road or do I take the low road down to Kalamitsi and Agios Nikitas. Now I'm feeling pretty punished already, to be honest, so I decided to stick to the high road rather than having to drop back down to sea level and then climb back up again. Just up here, it's quite a famous restaurant called Raki. Very nice, good for the sunset, definitely. This is quite a significant junction to go the wrong way. If we go that way, we're going straight up. But we'll go this way, which is going to take us to Lefkas town. Shouldn't be too sinister. So we're just starting our final descent into Lefkas town. Okay, so we are now in the thick of it, just coming down the middle of Lefkas town, the main shopping strip in Lefkas. It's a Saturday morning, but pretty quiet. So just coming out of Lefkas town now, going to be heading back down the east coast of the island. Okay, the next town that we're going through is Nikiana on the west coast, east coast here. The legs still seem to be working all right, which is good. Okay, so we've made it to the second biggest town on the island. This is Nidri, which is a real tourist hotspot in the summer. A lot going on here, but right now it looks like up ahead all that is going on is roadworks. Yeah, so we'll see if we can get through. That would be nice. Oh my word. Yes, I did actually have to get off there. There wasn't enough room. So as well as all the tour boats down here, there's also the ferry that goes to Meganissi Island and the other ferry that goes to Kefalonia. Okay, so that was Vliho we just went through, which marks the start of the final climb, and this climb is a monster. Not only is this climb a monster, but also something's happened with the back wheel on the fat bike, which means the brakes are rubbing a little bit as well, which is something I can't sort out. Apologies if the enthusiasm seems to be dwindling, but this climb is really tough. I can't remember one quite as tough, because not only is there the actual climb, there is this brake binding issue, which definitely feels like someone's turned the resistance up, as well as the incline. And on top of that, out of nowhere, there's about 14 knots of headwind, just for fun. I'll see you at the top. I've made it to the top. Yes, I am very pleased to no longer be going up that hill. Crikey, that seemed to go on forever, and there weren't many parts that weren't burning. Oh, downhill, yeah. So there it is. Yes, I've made it, and I think I'm actually first place in this year's round the island fat bike challenge. So there you go. It was getting pretty uncomfortable on those slight up inclines towards the end, but thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed the ride and the view on the bike.